told you guys to enjoy this day, and you should. But it's almost like a day late, dollar short, right?
Mm.
You waited. You had two good draft classes that came in, and we didn't tank. We played the plan. Then when the draft class of all draft class arrives, you wait till a half the season is over, with, and then you want to tank. It makes no sense, man. So good riddance.
Yeah, we yelling at the screen every Sunday night. Talk sleep through the remote, we just want it right. Front office tripping, man, they can't get it right. Whole city heated, but we still gon' fight. We talking Bulls trade, biz drafts, missed calls, club slumps, soft rebuild. We seen it all. Yeah, we loud, yeah, we gritty. I'm a little frustrated, but I still love my city. Yeah, north side, south side, west, we united.
This is a joyous day. This is a joyous occasion. This is a great day to be a Bulls fan. Is it full celebration? I don't know. But Arturas Karnisovas and Mark Eversley have been relieved from their jobs. Frustrated Chicago sports fan channel here. Ricky Suede here. That's Zeke here. Michael Reinsdorf has fired Acme, and now we're on the lookout for another GM.
Yeah, let me pull up the official press release. Arturas and Mark have led with deep commitment to the Chicago Bulls. These decisions are never easy, especially when they involve people we respect both personally and professionally. We are grateful for their dedication and the work they put in over the past 6 years. At the same time, we have not had the success our fans deserve, and it is my responsibility to go in a new direction. This move is about positioning our team for sustained success moving ahead. I want our fans to know I hear you and understand your frustration, blah, blah, blah. I feel it as well. I know this will take some time. I am fully committed to getting this right. At the Bulls, our focus remains on building a team that can compete at the highest level and ultimately contend for championships. We are committed to taking the necessary steps to move the Bulls forward in a way that makes our fans proud. Statement from CEO Michael Reinsdorf and President, CEO/President.
So there's a lot to unpack here with
Yeah.
the firing of Acme, 6-year stint, came over 2019.
Yeah.
So
Right after we had the fire Garpax era.
so we dealt with the Garpax
I
era.
remember being happy. Yes, we got the guy that
Yeah.
signed Joker. Yeah.
We had the same enthusiasm that
Yeah.
let me ask you this. And yes, it's a joyous that they're
Mhm.
going in a different direction. This era is
Yes.
over with. What makes you confident that the Bulls will pick someone that's going to be viable for the organization?
What makes me confident?
Is there
I,
confidence?
I don't. I mean,
Is there or is there still
my confidence level isn't at its peak.
Okay.
It's probably this is the lowest. My confidence probably like right here in the middle.
So
Can it get much worse than Garpex wasn't super terrible, but it was bad. And then following that up with Acme, it seemed okay at first, but the longer it went on, it's like, hey man, I don't know what we doing here. So I don't. Can it get much worse than Acme? We can't go get worse, right?
hey, I asked you the question. I wasn't
I don't think we. I don't think we get much worse than Acme.
okay, so
I'm happy that we made a move. We cleaned house, which
Mhm.
I didn't think we would do. We did it too late, but we did clean house.
Clean house before the season ended.
Right, yeah, we cleaned house before the season ended. We should have been tanking earlier in the season. We said that. We've been saying that all season. Yeah, I don't think it could get much worse than Acme. So I think we have to be trending upward. I would think.
There's also, along with this news, they're saying that they talked to Billy Donovan and they're trying to they want him to stay,
Yeah.
which that also is confusing because that leaves your coach as a lame duck kind of. And it could be bumping of the head being that pause,
Mhm.
being that a GM is going to want whatever GM they pick is going to want they might want their own coach. Like, I'm
Right.
not a fan of Billy Donovan. You know what I'm saying? So
Whenever a new regime is brought in up top, usually they're all right.
they want, yeah,
All them old guys I didn't hire, get rid of them.
get rid of
I want to bring in my guys.
and that's normal.
Yeah,
That's pretty.
that's usually how it goes.
The Bulls haven't been a functional organization for a long time.
Mhm.
So organization has been incompetent sometimes. They haven't
Mhm.
They haven't won a playoff series since
They only won once
one.
in that whole Acme era.
Correct. Um, it's kind of frustrating. Like as a Bulls fans, and to all the Bulls fans out there watching this, I would say this: enjoy this day. Enjoy this day. I would say worry about tomorrow when tomorrow comes, but today is a new day. They actually did something which all the fans have voiced their displeasure.
Yeah.
Um,
I didn't think this would happen.
you thought it was gonna be another year of this?
Yeah, I thought they would after
You thought he was gonna get another chance?
yeah, he been
Um,
getting chance, but our our saving grace was that
but
guy.
Jay Knight.
Jaden Knight. Good
So you
old Jaden Knight.
so you think that was the camel that
Yeah, that was it. Once he started doing his rants, dissing the alphabet community and all that, they was like, nah, they cut him so quick. They waited like, "Hey, get rid of this guy." Then they thought, why do we have this guy? Oh yeah, Acme. Let's get rid of him too. We don't want to have nothing associated with that guy on our team anymore, basically.
in 5 words or less describe Acme era?
A stagnant shit show. It was very stagnant at times where we shouldn't have been we should have been making moves and hey, what are we gonna do? At trade deadline, what are we gonna do? Nothing would happen.
They went 1,411 days without making a trade?
Yeah,
111 days without making a trade.
yeah.
And we'll you know what I'm saying, we'll go down the line and talk about what they did in this era. But let's talk about the week real quick and we'll get back to Acme. Bulls lost. 7 Bulls are currently on a 7-game losing streak. Losing to the Spurs 129 of 114. Yeah, that was a easy game. Wemby definitely was the leading scorer from what I remember. But the Bulls had a rough week. The leading scorer was Trey Jones, which I've always told you never like that. Trey Jones should not score. Leonard Miller, yeah, 21. And Sexton's been like the only consistent.
Yeah, he's been
Personally.
coming off the bench, putting in some work.
Yeah. 12 points, 12.
Yeah,
Wemby. Oh yeah, that's the game. Wemby had 41 and 16.
yeah, easy work.
Yeah, easy work. 17 for 27. Second league.
Nobody on the Bulls, let alone pretty much in the league, can stop him
Yeah.
from doing that.
Stephen Castle chipped in double-double, 21, 10, and 8. 15 points off the bench for Keldon Johnson. They lost to the Pacers, tankathon, 145 to 126.
A lot of points in that game.
A lot of points. That means defense was not being played in that game. I saw a little bit of that game and then I couldn't watch it. Mind you, these games are hard to watch. These last 10 games, they've been difficult to watch. So
there's been a couple of good games. That Denver and Spurs game was a great game. And I skipped that game. I'm like, that's an afternoon game.
well, I was just talking about the Bulls and like the Bulls games.
Yeah.
Been,
But overall, there's been a lot of bad games.
yeah.
There's been a lot of blowouts.
Yeah.
So, I think a lot of people were just waiting for the playoffs to start. But there's been some good games sprinkled in here and there. It's a good game on right now, actually. Knicks and Hawks. It's a 2-point game, 2 minutes left. So we do get some competitive games going on amidst all the trash.
Siakam had 25 points to lead the Pacers, and Ethan Thompson. Yeah, Ethan Thompson. This is what happens when you do a tankathon. Like you barely know these players. Ethan Thompson had 24 points, 5 assists, 2 rebounds.
J Huff 17. Yabusele led the Bulls with 20 points.
Yeah, that's not a good sign either.
Yeah. Once again, Bulls bad with turnovers. They had, let me see how many. Bulls had 20 turnovers. Yeah.
And
with
13.
The most on the team by Buzelis.
He got to work on his handle over the summer.
Yeah. I almost had a triple-double, 17, 9, and 6.
The next game, New York, they went to the Mecca, 136 to 96.
Yeah, that was bad.
That was bad.
OG was getting off.
Gee, wow.
Yeah. Like I've been saying this all season, probably last season too. More likely than not, somebody's gonna hit 5 threes against the Bulls. It's like it seems like it always happens.
He had 31.
I think he hit like 5 threes in the first half.
He had 31
first
points?
quarter, maybe.
Wow.
Yeah, he was killing, man.
Wow. Jalen Brunson didn't care. Cat didn't even play.
Mhm.
Wow, they really.
He hit 7 threes, 7 for 10. Mitchell Robinson double-double. Perfect. 7 to 7 shooting.
Poor Colin Sexton, man, led the team tonight. He really be playing hard, man.
Yeah, man.
Poor Colin Sexton. He is one guy that no matter what situation he's in, he
Come on, guys, let's go. They're gonna
man.
hype you up for sure.
Yeah. That game is a throwaway game. You get to the Phoenix game, 120 to 110. Phoenix won.
It's a little more competitive.
A little bit more competitive. What I remember on that game is Dylan Brooks, not Dylan Brooks, Devin Booker wore one of his new sneaker line, Detroit Piston colorway, I guess, bad boy colorway. He had 30 points. That's pretty light work for him. Jalen Green, 25. Dylan Brooks, 15 points.
We got out rebounded 47-30.
Shot 26% from three, 10 for 39. That ain't gonna cut it.
Jordan Goodwin, 5 for 5, perfect, 12 points.
Trey Jones led the Bulls with 29 points.
And 6 assists.
Should not be happening. Trey Jones is not a guy that I want to lead my team in scoring.
Yeah, if he lead the team in scoring, something is wrong.
So that is
other guys ain't stepping up.
So that is the week for the Bulls. 7-game loser streak. These are now we have four more games.
Yes.
4 more games, which are is it 4 or 3?
Washington, Orlando, Dallas.
Okay, 4 more.
Only one of those are at home. Orlando.
They might win one of those games. They'll probably win one of those games. They'll end the season with 30 wins. 30 wins, which is something we didn't predict at the beginning.
Hey, what was their over-under? I think they over-under was like 32.
Yep. Mm-hmm. It sound about right. That sound about right. But that's the Bulls week. So, but what's been grabbing the attention has been off the court with obviously
32.5
with
under
Carnosovas firing, Eversley firing. You also got Jay Ivey, who got released and now is preaching the gospel in Southern State. But speaking more on Acme, and it's crazy that like someone like the Reinsdorf, I'm pretty sure they frowned upon all of this, being that there's too much negativity in the news dealing with the Bulls. And the thing is, the Bulls is one of the best franchises money-wise, one of the money makers in all of sports. I mean, they still living off of Jordan era, but nonetheless, it's still a cash cow. With that, let's list some of the things that Acme and the era that they did. They
got the Vooch trade.
They did the Vooch trade.
In 2021, they sent out Wendell Carter Jr., Otto Porter Jr., who was no longer in the league.
2 first-round picks.
Yeah.
That crippled you right there.
Yeah. Those picks became Franz Wagner and Jet Howard. Wagner is he's all-star, right?
Yes.
Yeah, all-star. We ended up getting rid of Vooch anyway this season.
Pennies on the dollar.
Yeah, Vooch, he wasn't terrible.
You kept him too long.
Yeah, we kept him way too long. Vooch was pretty much a walking double-double. He wasn't a terrible player, but we kept him a little bit past the expiration date. We kept him longer than we should have.
It gets better though. Drafting Pat Williams at number 4. That was it. That was Carnosova's first draft pick.
Yeah.
He was supposed to be the guy.
This is how bad that pick was. I don't really watch
college.
When they picked him and they said, "Oh, this guy, he didn't even start on this team." I'm like, why are we picking the guy 4th that didn't start?
Yeah.
I hadn't even heard of the guy, and my eyebrow was raised like, hold on, why are you picking the guy that didn't start? And I was like, well, I don't think Devin Booker started, but I don't think this guy's as good as Devin Booker. Or otherwise, I would have heard of him.
Why are you looking up what the Bulls could have got? Halliburton was one of them. It wasn't that you messed up. Fine, you can bomb on a draft pick. It's you double down and sign them to an extension. And that's one of the things that also got Acme in trouble. And the future looked mad, Memphis bleak, is that you can't sign the guy and then, you know what I'm saying? You can't pay that man that type of money. He's got probably top 5 worst contracts in the NBA. 2
notable guys in that draft, 5th pick and 10th pick. Isaac Okoro, who's now on the Bulls, and Jalen Smith, who is now on the Bulls. We could have had Obi Toppin.
I wanted Obi Toppin.
Then he had Devin Vassell. Halliburton. We could have had, everybody knows we could have had
Maxey.
I was kind of against, like I said, I didn't really watch college. Once I saw Halliburton's release, I'm like, don't draft this guy with a weird release.
We could have had Maxey, I think.
Yeah, Maxey was in this draft. 21st pick. Sadiq Bey, Paul Anthony, Manuel, a lot of guys in this draft. Jaden McDaniels, Desmond Bain, last pick of the first round. Yeah, it was a couple of guys in this draft we could have had, but Nick Richards, also a current Bull. A lot of guys in this draft that ended up coming to us anyway. Sam Merrill, last pick of the draft.
Zach LaVine was also traded. No, that was a move they made. Zach LaVine trade, and then they paid him all that money, and then you traded him. You got no picks for Zach LaVine.
Yep.
That was you got what? Trey Jones, Zach Collins, and it was somebody else. You also signed DeRozan, so you put Vooch, Zach, and DeRozan together, thinking they were gonna emerge as a title contender. Then you had Lonzo Ball. You put Lonzo Ball in the mix. How do we get Lonzo Ball? Because Lonzo Ball was that a free agent?
Traded by the Pelicans to the Bulls for Tomas Satoransky and Garrett Temple and cash, and a 2024 second round pick.
Pelicans might have known something.
That pick turned into Adam Bona, who was pretty decent on the Sixers, actually.
Yeah, yes.
Yeah, we got really Satoransky. I don't think Satoransky in the league either. Garrett Temple, I think he's still getting them checks.
So can you give me your personal 5 Acme disgusting move?
I think
number 5.
One would be the most egregious, right?
Yeah, 1 is the most egregious. Sorry.
5, I'll go with.
You got so much to choose from, man. You got the Caruso Giddey trade.
That's going to be up pretty high.
Okay. You got the Vucci and giving away picks.
I would go with Vooch at 5.
Okay. Trading Vooch for Otto Porter.
Because I wasn't really that high on Wendell Carter. I was kind of with the Vooch trade when it happened. Oh, Vooch is decent. I didn't really believe in Wendell Carter like that anyway. He's all right. He's doing all right. Yeah, he's okay. I bet on him to get some rebounds. So 4, I will go with them standing pat in 21 through 24, not making any in-season trades.
Is this when Lonzo Ball got injured and they just kept it?
Yeah, that's when Lonzo got injured. We didn't do nothing. We was just sitting there.
Number 3.
The reason for that was
they thought Lonzo Ball was going to come back. Remember, the Bulls were number 1 in the East.
Right. We had a little bit of hope with Lonzo. Then he got hurt. But then we still were making the play-in, so they were like, "Oh, well, we got enough.
We're just waiting on Lonzo."
Right,
Lonzo would unlock everything.
Right, yeah. At 3, I will go with what we just did this season, gutting the whole team, because we did that too late.
Right.
We waited too long. It was good that we got rid of everybody, Zach and DeMar and Vooch and all of them, but that was too late. Again, Russo for Giddey. That was one of the
draft capital.
The rare, hey, I'll give you this player. Give me that player back. You don't want anything else? No.
Very rarely do I see a 1-for-1.
And OKC has a smorgasbord of draft.
You didn't want no picks.
OKC might have been like, hey, make sure you don't want no picks. We got a lot of them. We're not even going to use them. Nah, just give us Giddey. We're fine with that.
Might I ask, Sam Presti might be one of the guys that if you trade for, I'm kind of leery on taking his player or whatever he offers. I'm kind of leery of it. Like, he's one of those dudes where he's shrewd and it's like, you're going to have no shirt on your back. That's how I feel about Sam Presti. And him and Danny Ainge. I feel like if you trade with them two dudes, you will not come out on top.
Giddey has been a good player for us, though. And, of course, Caruso helped OKC go to the championship. Of course. But the guy we give up goes to a championship. And number 1 is Pat Williams.
The draft or the signing?
Ooh, that might be 1A, 1B. Hey, I ain't thinking about the signing.
Signing is bad.
Because, they drafted him.
They saw
he was trash.
He had glimpses. Pat Williams did have some glimpses.
What was his glimpses?
You saw him in Summer League live.
No, you can't.
You saw him in Summer League up close.
You can't use Summer League as a man.
You saw Pat Williams up close.
We did see him in person in Summer League killing his second year. Like, man, I think you get it now. He's killing these dudes. But for those who haven't been to Summer League before, when you go to Summer League and see a guy who's already played a season and he's playing his before the second season start, he's playing summer league. He should, if he's
he should
a top lottery guy, something like that, he should be killing.
Right.
Because he's already played it, and he already played a year in the league. Most of the guys in summer league are new guys, rookies, overseas guys. He should be killing because he's been in the league for a year already. So, but yeah, we saw him in person. Man, Pat, what is it? You can't use that. No.
Can I add some honorable mentions to your list? Some like, oh yeah, I forgot about that.
But just to continue with that point,
Oh,
they drafted him. Oh, he was trash. They could have been like, we messed up. Let's let him go. But no, they signed him. No, we want more Pat Williams. So yeah, they doubled down.
some honorable mentions. Holding on to Kobe White and Io too long.
We should have kept Io, man.
We should have kept Io.
But yeah, we traded Mike Conley to the Charlotte Hornets for Usman Dang. We let him go.
Right.
And Colin Sexton, who we kept, and a 2031 second round draft pick. Oh, two draft picks. Chicago also received a trade exception. Charlotte also received a trade exception for the 2031 second round pick. It's Denver's own 2031 and New York's own. Okay.
So you had Caruso, Bucci Man, Zach LaVine, DeRozan,
That's good on paper.
Kobe White, Lonzo Ball that you could have got some draft capital. Another 1-for-1, by the way, Lonzo for Okoro. That's another 1-for-1.
Right. Yeah, they didn't get picks for that either.
These are 7 to 8 players where you did not get any draft capital. You didn't get draft capital for Zach LaVine, which, by the way, that contract is disgusting.
Yeah. He just opted in too, I think.
Why would you opt out? DeRozan, who was a good player, but you couldn't get none for him. And through all of this, you still kept Billy Donovan.
Do we still have Julian Phillips?
We also drafted we got rid of Julian Phillips. I know we drafted Dalen Terry as well. Don't forget about that. They have one playoff appearance, 2022.
Phillips went to Minnesota with Io, I think.
Oh, yeah. Right.
The
Bulls have, the Acme eras has only had one top 10 pick earned and kept it. And their strategy was to pivot and after 6 years, and they never did. So my issue with them that I saw, besides all of that, is whenever something arose, whether it be an injury, Lonzo, whether it be something that didn't fit, they never had a plan B. They never made an adjustment like, all right, Lonzo was out, so maybe we should just scale back, or maybe we should tank. And now those are the reasons why they're out of a job. And that's why a lot of people were disgruntled with them, is they never pivoted. So, and then we didn't even talk about the Jaden Ivey thing. Like, you got a player that you thought was going to be your future, or looking to see if he was your future, and he had quote unquote locker room issues. You know what I'm saying? So detrimental to the team.
Yeah.
So that means you didn't do your due diligence. You didn't ask around. You didn't.
Yeah, because this stuff was known in Detroit.
Yeah. You didn't do your due diligence. And now for the GM that's going to get this job, he's got cap space and maybe 2 first-round picks. So
the Bulls enter the offseason with a lottery pick, potential second first-round pick, depending on Portland's playing performance,
right,
and potentially $65 million of salary cap space, which could be a league high. Major market and ownership that doesn't change leadership off. Attractive job. That's from Casey Johnson.
What's okay, here's the bad part. And I just told you guys to enjoy this day, and you should. But it's almost like a day late, dollar short, right? You had 2 good draft classes that came in, and we didn't tank. We played the plan. Then when the draft class of all draft class arrives, you wait till half the season is over, and then you want to tank. It makes no sense, man. So good riddance.
Tankathon is showing us around the 9th pick. So it's not going to be official until the draft lottery in May. But now it's April. You gotta figure this out before the draft come up. So now you kind of about to be rushed picking somebody to run this organization, kinda, because you did this too late. It's good that they did it, but it's now you like, hey, we gotta hurry up. We gotta get somebody. The draft coming. Draft right around the corner, man.
Right. Well, one of the smart things that I would say that they got ahead of it. I don't even say it's smart, but one of the things that was good that they did was fire Acme before the season end, and so now they can get everything together before the draft lottery
Yeah,
and see what direction, what's their
it's right around the corner.
Yeah.
Like I said, they got to do something.
so
They can't go into the draft with no GM and all that.
no, they can't. They won't. They won't.
They got to get somebody.
Speaking of which, is there a GM that you want?
Only guys I'm hearing about is Bob Myers, who he left Golden State because he didn't want to be.
Rebuild.
He didn't want that. Yeah, he didn't want that pressure of having to give out the money to Clay and Steph. I believe he said that on TV. Like he didn't want all that pressure. So I mean, he did build a dynasty in Golden State, but
Can I throw a name out there?
sure,
Masai Ujiri,
champion,
smart.
black.
He's Nigerian, yeah, he is.
Yeah,
He builds a culture, Toronto, and he knows how to get under the cap.
yeah.
He's good at getting under the cap. I would like to see him.
That can't be much worse than what we had. So sure, Jerry, come on down.
That's a long shot. Boston's gonna
Hey.
let go of Grizzlies in the was pretty decent. I don't know if the Bulls will let him go. I like him. Number one, I want him as the Bulls front office. I would like him as the GM for the Bulls.
Bleacher Nation put out a couple names. Rob Hennigan from the Oklahoma City Thunder.
Okay.
He was also a general manager of the Magic for 5 years. Sam Presti's right-hand man. So if you can't get Presti, then
You get the right hand man.
yeah, get the guys right under him. Ted Wu, Indiana Pacers. He's young, only 38, integral part of the Pacers rebuild. AK's goal was, hey, we want to be like the Pacers. So
Right. Which I don't agree with that philosophy. I still don't.
Ariana Andonian, Philadelphia 76ers, currently the VP of player personnel. This is a woman. She, as well as serving as the general manager of the Delaware Blue Coats,
Hold on, let's unpack. They drafted VJ.
worked for Duke.
Who did they develop? Maxey?
Yeah.
He fell into that lap. Okay. I'm willing to check that. Philly is respectful.
Adam Simon, where he worked.
Adam Simon.
Miami Heat culture. They would just transfer that culture over to the Bulls.
At this point, I would take it. At this
Vice president, assistant GM in Miami for the past 5 seasons. Been a part of Heat culture for 29 years.
He'll
29 years of Heat culture.
definitely.
There haven't been many departures from the brain trust in Miami, but Simon might be willing to answer the phone. I want to do Adam Simon, Heat culture.
Oh, that's your guy.
And Mike Zarin, Boston Celtics.
Right under Brad Stevens.
Yeah.
And Brad
He
Stevens.
started as an unpaid intern. Now is the VP of basketball operations and team council. Known as a Jedi in the field of advanced statistical analysis of basketball players and teams.
I like that.
Yeah, it's a couple of names out there. You can't get the guy under the guy.
Yeah. Sports like Frustrated Chicago Sports Fan Channel. We're gonna take a break. When we come back, we'll discuss what's going around the NBA. We'll be back.
Need a Garrett's popcorn break.
They hit the pause.
Trying to talk about the association. The Lakers have a bevy of injuries, a litany of injuries.
L for Lakers.
Austin Reeves is injured. Luka's injured. No one knows.
LeBron is old.
Yeah, Luka is going to Spain to get a special surgery, maybe, or a special. Is it surgery or no? Because he has
some kind of procedure.
a hamstring injury.
Yeah.
Uh,
Some procedure that's not legal in the U.S. Allegedly.
Austin Reeves, he has an oblique. They're saying he'll be out for the year. He definitely is not coming back by the time the regular season. So the Lakers have a lot to deal with, and then they got LeBron James, who should not be, carrying the weight. Any thoughts on the Luka injury? And by the way, they were getting blown out by OKC, and he was still in the game.
And Luka's had hamstring issues pretty much all season. Hamstring, like we say, hamstrings, calves, stuff like that. That stuff lingers. So I think he went out with a hamstring earlier this season around December, and then he sat out. Usually with those things, guys don't sit out long enough, and they come back a little too early, and they re-aggravate the injury. I know that happened with Devin Booker as well. I think it was this season. Might have been this season or last season. He kept coming back, and it just kept getting
Jalen Green too.
Yeah, Jalen Green was this season. Yeah, Luca has a grade 2 strain, and he's supposed to go get some kind of injection overseas, reportedly. That's supposed to speed up the healing. So, I mean, if that's what he got to do to get better, I mean, hey, go for it.
Yeah, Austin Reeves is not going to Spain to get his oblique looked at. He might just be, SOL and be out for the season. So outside of the Lakers,
Best case scenario for Luca to come back is 5 to 6 weeks.
that's second round, right? Second round time, right?
Yeah. Well, hold on. 3 to 4 weeks would be significant.
Okay.
So if they telling him they can inject him with the magic juice, pause, and that'll get him back in 3 to 4 weeks, I would take that chance. I don't know how an injection can just magically heal.
That's why you got it. That's why you got to go to
Hamstring,
Spain.
right.
That's why you got to go to Spain to get it.
Yeah, supposed to get a peptide, which is banned in professional sports. Banned in the U.S., I believe.
But you could go over there and then be okay.
I guess.
Does the Lakers have a shot at getting out of the first round without those two? They played Minnesota.
No, I was about to say they missing. And is already back, right?
No.
And didn't come back. Well, I'm sure he'll be back for the playoffs, but
0% chance?
nah, they ain't winning with Luca and Reeves out. Nah, with LeBron, I'm sorry.
That offense is gonna look. Whew.
Well, if Luke Kennard is averaging a triple double, maybe. Yeah, they would play this Timberwolves.
No chance.
What if it's Timberwolves with no Ant?
T-Wolves still.
Really?
I think T-Wolves play defense.
Yeah, they got Rudy.
It'll be the Lakers have a better chance, obviously.
Yeah.
But I would still take T-Wolves at 6. Like, who's the second best player on after LeBron? Luke Kennard?
On the Lakers or on
Yeah, on the
court?
Lakers, on the Lakers. Luke Kennard, Rui Hachimura, Ayton,
Yeah, Aiden.
Marcus Smart.
I think he hurt, ain't he?
Yes. I don't give the Lakers a chance without them too. Speaking of chances, so
Yeah, and it's still day to day. Yeah, neat.
Luka has no chance of getting the MVP now that he's injured.
Correct. I don't think he's gonna get it anyway, but yeah.
So MVP is SGA, right?
Yeah, I think it's sold up.
Wemby has no shot.
Dude, Wemby could score 60 points the last 4 games of the season. I don't think they would give it to him.
Well, if he had 84 last 3-4 games.
Now, if something drastic like that, maybe you would see guys swing their.
I do agree with you on this, is that at this point in the season, everyone has casted their ballot. Like,
Yeah.
the last
There ain't much they can change in the last
not in the
4 or
last
5
4 games, yeah.
They already got their mind made up pretty much.
SGA has been the most consistent out of Joker, Wemby. He's played most of the games. He had one injury where he missed like 10 games, but he's been constant throughout the whole season. Whereas Wemby's been injured. He's been in and out. He's been minutes restriction. His usage rate is not as impactful as SGA's. Defensively, obviously, it's not Wemby's year. It might be Wemby's year next year, but it's nothing wrong with Wemby not getting it this year. I think next year it's going to be his to lose along with this defensive player. So I got SGA. I think that's going to be unanimous. And I know you are going to be you're going to be interested to see how people voted.
Yeah. They don't put out who voted for who until the season is over, though, right?
I believe so. I thought you would know
I don't think they do that till the season is over. They put out who wins, but I don't think they break down the votes, like what specific person voted for who. I think they do it at the end of the season.
One of my goals in life, off subject, is to one day become a voter. I do want to become a voter.
You want that pressure. Huh?
I do want it. Don't you?
You want to affect guys and all that by a vote.
I mean, I watch enough.
When you've never played the game.
I've never played in the NBA, no, but I've watched enough NBA to know.
They don't count that. They say if you never played, you shouldn't be.
Oh, so they should just have all former players. Going to defensive player, Wemby. Got him.
Yeah, easily.
Probably win it the next 8 to 10 years, unless barring any injury. Rookie of the year, Con Knipple or Cooper Flag?
Oh,
Who you got? Cooper Flag or Con? Nipple.
I think a lot of people would want to say Cooper Flag due to the weekend he just had.
By the way, that race is not finished yet. Right? You don't think they're done voting? They're still weighing.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
Cooper Flags had a strong couple of games, but Charlotte is locked into the play-in, I believe.
Yeah, the eight.
And Dallas is out. But I
Yeah.
don't think people usually take that into consideration when voting for Rookie of the Year. Charlotte is in eighth. They locked into the play-in. They tie with Orlando, actually. Same exact record. And Dallas is 12th. So, I mean, I think I would kind of give the edge just because his team is winning. But I think Flag has probably been the better player.
How about this? How about you take my take and say Cole? I'm saying Cole.
Can't do Cole.
Why not? We've had it before.
Both from Duke.
So what that mean?
No,
Grant Hill, Jason Kidd, Cole.
they weren't both from Duke.
Elton Brand, Steve Francis.
White guys from actually
That sounds a little.
that might be what the league needs.
Then
To draw attention off other
this year, it should be Cole. Like
I guess it could be Cole.
it could be Cole. Dude, this is a close rookie race. I'm willing to give it Cole.
Yeah, Ben Simmons missed his whole first season.
Right.
So his second season was technically his rookie year.
Right. And there was a big argument. I remember that. Donovan wore a shirt like,
Yeah.
this is my rookie year or
Right.
something like that.
I think it was the definition of what a rookie is.
Yeah, he wore a shirt. Pretty
Yeah.
bad. My take is I'm Cole. Both of them are good. Knuppel is on a team that's going to the play-in. Is he a 50-40-90 guy? If he's not a 50-40-90 guy, he's close.
Nipple?
Averaging 18.5 and 3.4 assists. Knuppel has been killing, man. Not that Cooper Flag hasn't.
Right.
I mean, Cooper Flag is playing on a team where he's the number one option, and they've given up and they're tanking. And I don't want to say, is it wrong for me to say it's empty calories?
He's 40, 40, 80. 48, 43, 86.
Wow.
So he's close.
Next year, he'll get 50-40-90. He's going to be 50-40-90 next year or in his future. It's coming.
And he's 43 from 3 on 7.9 attempts. That's a lot.
I mean, he ain't shooting just 2 threes a game.
Yeah, that's damn near 8 threes a game.
Damn. And making 4 of them almost.
Yeah, okay. Who was Steph? What was his highest with attempts? Steph was 45 on 11 attempts. Yeah, Steph, that was his best. 55% on 11 attempts. Yeah.
Wow.
I thought he's up there, but I mean 11. That's another, and he was 45%.
That's prime stuff.
Yeah, that was that MVP year, 15, 16.
I think so.
Okay.
So you're going Cooper, I'm going Cole. Austin Prue, your favorite, which not your favorite anymore because your horse was out of it a long time ago. My toss is.
Yeah, I was betting with my heart on my toss, man. It's too late to cash out on this. It's a wrap.
Jalen Johnson, MIP. Is he? I would think he's a.
Was he an all-star last year? Or was that this year? His first time?
They'll probably give it to Neil. MIP is weird, man, because this I can't see how they vote for MIP. But Neil Alexander Walker, you got him.
Yeah.
You got Danny Avdia.
Yeah, Avia could be MIP.
Matas is probably like 7 or 8.
Yeah, he ain't top 3.
Quentin
Odds are, you got Duran on there.
Yeah, Jalen Duran.
Yeah, Nikhil Alexander Walker is the favorite.
Mm.
Duran, Avia, and Jalen Johnson is like plus 6,000.
Oh, Jalen ain't one.
Yeah,
So
it's probably gonna be Alexander Walker. Hawks was just I think the last time we did the pod, the Hawks was like in 6th or 7th place. They moved up because it was Cleveland and Toronto. Toronto was in 5th. Toronto dropped to 7th.
Yeah, Toronto is
because it was supposed to be Toronto. It was looking like it was going to be Toronto versus Cleveland, but Toronto dropped.
Coach of the year
could be Charlotte's coach, Charles Lee. Could be Boston's coach, Missoula, even though he wants nothing to do with the award.
Or Bickerstaff.
Yeah, Detroit, number 1 in the East.
I want Joe Missoula. No one thought that team would be this good.
Right. We thought there was going to be a gap year. I think Bickerstaff is the favorite. Yeah, Bickerstaff is the favorite. His odds before the season was plus 1,100. Bickerstaff, Missoula. Oh, Mitch Johnson is first, too.
Oh, yeah.
Mitch Johnson odds higher than Charles Lee. Charles Lee is fourth. Quinn Snyder and Jordan Ott, sons.
Yeah, Jordan I did good, too.
Yeah, it was looking like Bickerstaff is the favorite, so.
I think Missoula deserves it, but I think they're going to give it to Bickerstaff.
He's number one in the East. They got the East sold up.
Yeah. Anything else on your mind around the NBA?
I'm still kind of in shock about the Bulls news. I'm eager to see how long you think they got to make a choice on who's going to take over.
I will say this. Before they fired Acme, they definitely had a plan of some sort, I would think. Like, okay, if we're going to fire, like they didn't wake up this morning, it's like, we're going to get rid of him.
Oh, yeah,
No.
yeah.
They thought about it. It was like,
oh, people are saying this is because of the Jaden Ivey fiasco. So maybe this had to be that was last week, right?
Yeah, that was last week.
You think they had to be thinking, hey, we're going to fire them. I don't know if they were thinking about firing them 2 weeks ago. The Jaden Ivey thing kind of expedited all this, like I said before. But like you said, I would think, like they say, don't quit a job without having one lined up. They say you should do that. I would think they would not get rid of their GM staff without having someone else lined up.
But yeah, the Bulls firing Acme has been surprising news, and hopefully they have someone in the works that they're thinking of. But they definitely will have to hire a GM in the next couple weeks with the draft lottery.
Yeah, and that'll be before the draft lottery.
And the draft picking up. So
who they gonna have representing us? They're gonna have Matas out.
Yeah, they'll probably have a player or something like that. But
yeah, that's gonna be a bad look if they don't have somebody hired by then.
Yeah, but yeah, we come on every Monday night. We drop Tuesday morning. Frustrated Chicago Sports Fan Channel. Like I said, like, subscribe. We're on Amazon and Pandora. Check us out. It's been one hell of a Bull season, roller coaster, and just now that they fired Acme, now hopefully there's something good that comes from this. So
it's like the Wolfpack NWO when they turn red.
Catch you guys next week with the Bulls finishing the season and
Four more games.
4 more games.
One more home game if you're trying to go. One more.
So Ricky Suede, Zeke, signing out.
See red. Let's go.
Appreciate you tapping into this latest episode from the Frustrated Chicago Sports Fan Channel. Don't matter if you was watching on YouTube or listening on Spotify or Apple. Make sure you like, subscribe, share with everybody on the block, and hit the notification bell so you never miss none of our daily drops. And to all the guys from the Shy, we say 3 things. Bear down, fly the W, and sell the team, Jerry.